Golf remains open. Yes, golf remains open during this pandemic, during this lockdown. Now, there's some differing opinions on golf being open during these times, but we believe absolutely that golf is one of the safest and healthiest activities you can be doing during this time. Gets you out in the fresh air, gets you moving around, gets you active, gets you in the sun, get some vitamin D. So we realize we're very fortunate to be able to be open, and we're glad that we are, so we can provide a service to anybody who wants to come out and play some golf. Is good not just for your physical health, but for your mental health as well. Now, behind me, you're probably gonna see, what's going on? What's going on back there? What's going on, Luke? Well, that's a new green going in behind me. Yeah, so where are you? Where are you, Luke? Well, I'm on hole number 8 of the Owl. So normally where the fairway would just start, well, hole number 8 of the Owl is actually being turned into 2 holes now. Yes, it's gonna be 2 par 3s. And this behind me is the new green for hole number 8. I guess it would be 8, 9, yeah, this would be hole 8, and then 9, and then there are 10. So there'll be 10 holes on the Owl. And this will be hole 8 green. Now, you kind of see it's a little funky green. This is the brainchild of Lou Newland, who is owner-operator Lou Newland, who's got a 3-tier green behind me. And just to the right of that is a pond. Yeah, so we got a pond followed by a 3-tiered green just beside it. That's gonna be on this hole number 8 of the Owl. He was out looking at it with teaching professional Jeff Roy, and they're going over some of the details of this green. I think it's gonna be a very cool addition. Some people might be shaking their fists after a 3-putt or 2, but it's gonna be a very cool green. I can't wait for it to come in. Hopefully July, after it's seeded and everything, it'll be popping up and looking good. Same with all these other mounds and dirt out here. All those piles, all 350 truckloads that we trucked over here over the start of the year are now smoothed out and will be seeded shortly, and then hopefully be popping when it comes July. So this is going to be good. So what else is going on? Well, we got the work. We got Thompson Construction back in, doing some more work on the bar area. That's starting to come together well. We've got drywall that's gone up. Yes, drywall. The drywall always makes it look like, okay, now it's starting to come together. Now it's starting to come together. When everything's opened up, it's kind of like, wow. But now the drywall is up and it's really starting to take shape. So we're super excited about that. Another thing you might notice when you come to Whiskey Run is that if you rent a cart, it's mandatory that you sign a liability form. Yes, we know it's a pain in the arse. Yes, we know, but we've already had damage to 7 carts already. We had damage to 7 carts, and it hurts our soul when we see that after we've invested a ton of money in these brand new carts. So it is a necessary evil. We apologize that you have to do it, but we have to do it. And because we've had those liability forms signed, we were actually able to get reimbursed for the damage that was done. Lastly, we've got Jeff Roy teaching lessons, these fundamental of golf lessons. Jeff's got 10 one-hour lessons. We opened it up last week. They sold out in an hour. We opened up another one, that sold out. We opened up a 3rd one, that sold out. We opened up the 4th one, that sold out. So we're probably going to be opening up another one. We'll see how it goes. Jeff Roy is a phenomenal teacher when it comes to golf, and it's going to be a tremendous series of lessons, and they're only 10 bucks. How can you go wrong? 10 bucks for an hour with Jeff in these group lessons. If you haven't registered, check the website. If they're up, if there's new ones, register right away, because they are gone like that. So we hope to see you soon out at Whiskey Run Golf Club. Get out here, get some fresh air and some sun. See you at Whiskey Run.
And learning to relax allows you to generate more club head speed. So you have to learn to give up control to gain control, and then you'll hit it further. Because if you try to hit it further by using man's method of gripping it hard and swinging as hard as you can,
yeah,
you're not being effective. You're effective is when you can relax, allow all the muscles to move together, and the club head will automatically move faster, which will give you more distance.
Yeah.
That's the whole concept of, people, you see them out there and they're just
Grip it as hard as they can, and then just try.
Yeah, and then you get, a guy like Brandon walks up and he just hit 300 yards. He's like, what the frick just happened there? It's like he's 120 pounds, not
Yeah.
350. Yeah, well, because he put all the products in motion. You didn't.
Yeah.
So that's the mystery that I can explain, is that in order to hit the ball farther, you have to actually give up more control. Now, I could tell, there was a story where they asked Greg Norman one time at the Masters, because at the time he hit a couple of 300-yard bombs, which was back then
Huge.
Yeah. And the guy said, well, how did you do that? He goes, I just relaxed more. And he didn't, the poor reporter had no idea what he was talking about. You could just see the guy's like,
What do you mean you've relaxed?
is he crazy? Relax more. But that's the whole concept, is allowing your muscles to relax and follow into a proper sequence will give you a lot more club head speed than trying to,
Grip it and rip it.
Yeah, grip it and rip it. Yeah, I can say grip it and rip it works for Happy Gilmore, but it won't work for you. The best way to get more distance off the tee is learning to control the swing with.
It's almost control by letting go.
That's what it is. Yeah, that's why I used to say it. I said you have to, in order to gain control, you have to give up control, because you can't. It's an oxymoron. You can't have one or the other. You can't suck and blow at the same time.
Yeah.
If you're going to rip it, then you got to be relaxed. If you try to tense up, because tension is the #1 killer of the golf swing.